So the advantages of a multiple project cooperative. The administration of the cooperative works closely with all the project managers. There is support in business management skills, which includes developing a business plan, market research, product development, pricing strategies, management policies, advertising, bookkeeping, financial statement analysis, and more. If a project manager ends up having troubles, there is a team backing them up. If you have health problems or family problems, or just having a hard time managing a certain portion of the business, there's another person in the cooperative who can step forward and help them out to keep that business functioning. Another advantage is you have shared administration costs. So you have all these different projects paying for the administration. So the more projects you have, the more you share the administration costs. You share the bookkeeping costs. You share the advertising costs. You share office costs. You share supply costs. A lot of other costs. The projects share employee members too. So some members are employees and they'll work in different projects. So the projects share these members who are employees. The cooperative gives limited liability to its members that they wouldn't get in a sole proprietorship. And there is a tax advantage where only the surplus reserves are taxed to the cooperative. The income of the members is only taxed as personal income. So the members have an incentive to help each other and share knowledge. If one project makes more money, that lowers the cost of another project. The incentive to cooperate helps the members progress faster and better in their business. Let's look at an example of how projects benefit from the success of other projects in the cooperative. Okay, here we have an example of cost sharing. So you have these different business projects in the cooperative. Let's say cupcakes, t-shirts, and roses. And you have their gross sales. Gross sales is where you have total revenue minus cost of goods gives you gross sales. So they each end up with $100 of gross sales. So the total rent is $60. So each project pays $20 towards the rent. Because their gross sales are equal, they'll equally share the $60, so $20 among each one. So in effectively, each project pays 20% of its gross sales to rent. See that? $20 of 100 is 20%. Now the t-shirt project increases gross sales to $200. This project now pays more of the rent. They went from $20 to $30, right? However, each project now only effectively pays 15% of its gross sales toward rent. Before it was 20. So now they each only pay 15%. The t-shirt company has to pay twice as much as the other companies because they have twice as much gross sales. So $30 is twice as much as 15. 15 plus 30 plus 15 equals $60 of rent. So the other projects benefit from the success of the t-shirt project. This is the idea of how the different projects benefit from the success of the other companies, so to speak, other business projects in the cooperative. So now let's go to the cupcake. The cupcake project increases gross sales to $300. Now each project only effectively pays 10% of its gross sales towards rent. See that? 10%. So 30 plus 20 plus 10 is still the $60. So there's an efficiency of scale that helps these small businesses. So usually when you get these large business corporations, as they get larger, they get more efficient. You get the same effect in the cooperative. As you get these different business projects together, you get this efficiency of scale where the costs start to go down for each project. If you look here at the candles, their gross sales never changed. But they used to pay $20 in rent. Now they're only paying $10 in rent. And they didn't do anything. Their sales didn't increase at all. where they went from 20% of their gross sales towards rent to 10%. This is where you get the efficiency of scale. So allocating profits in a multiple project cooperative. The net income profits of each business project is allocated every month to only the members of that project. So each project has its own financial statement, its own income statement. And at the end of that income statement, at the bottom line, you get the net income. And every month, not every year, as in most cooperatives, every month, the patronage refund is allocated and paid to the members of that project. Some of the profits, 10%, are kept in a reserve fund for future growth of the project and to build inventory. This 10% is what is taxed to as a corporation tax, but really it's a cooperative tax. Only this 10% is taxed. The other 90% is not taxed. Now, some of the profits, 8%, go to pay the support of the administrative staff. So 8% of the net profits goes to pay the bookkeeping, the general manager, marketing person for the cooperative. Most of the profits, 82%, then, go into the members' capital accounts. A portion is retained and a portion is paid on a monthly basis. The retained portion is used for a year as working capital by the project itself. It's not shared among other projects unless the project manager wants to loan that money to another project, but we'll get into that in another video. So, the retained portion is used for a year as working capital and then paid to the members of that project. Now, other benefits of a multiple project cooperative. The cooperative provides a support team. That's the administrative staff. And the cooperative provides incentives for success so that the success of any project actually lowers the costs of the other project. So everybody pulls for each other. You have an incentive to help the other members in their businesses too. And the cooperative gives enhanced job security, even as a business owner. So if you start to lose as far as bad health, if you can't do your job, if you can't run your business and manage your business, someone else can step in there and help you out. And the cooperative provides a disciplined system for building wealth through allocation of profits. It provides a practice in democratic governance for citizens of democracy, and the relationship among members in a cooperative strengthens civic society. Now I'm going to be doing more videos on this multiple project type cooperative, but we'll leave those until later. In the meantime, here's the contact information if you want more information. My name is Ed Lambert at the Hokuheli Cooperative, area code 808 here in Hawaii, 262-1911. And it's hokuheli.coop@gmail.com. And I guess that's it. See you in the next video.